We're going to take a look at the Working Temps report. In the ADAPT system, we do have a list of standard reports, which are fantastic. Lots of options in here. And the top section of the reports, as we can see, is about temp and contract. So the first one in our list is called Working Temps, and it always gives you a description about what that report is about. And it probably says on the tin what it does. It's a temps out working. So to open up and run the report, you can click here, and you'll get a box where you can then put in your options and your data. So at the top, you can put in a date range. It will find any candidates that are working on an assignment within that date range. So notice it says assignment, which means they might not necessarily have a shift within those specific dates, but they will definitely be having an assignment that either starts or ends within that period. If you only want to see working temps, so people that actually have a shift in that period, then you can tick that box and it will only show candidates working shifts in those dates. So it's very likely in a scenario you might want to see who's working tomorrow, who's working the next week, who's working the next month. So you can get and add your date ranges in. It's also brilliant if you've got quite a big client and they, say who's meant to be turning up on site tomorrow or this week. So then you can run that for a specific client. You can also narrow down to either yourself, your team, office or region. And you have a group by option of either client, consultant, or start date. Then you can confirm. That will run your report for you. So as you can see here, I have one client and I've got one candidate out. We can see the name, job ID and job title of that candidate and that job. We've got the start and end dates in there as well of that role, and they fall between the date range we put in. We can see the pay and charge, but there's no post AWR rates or pay rates or charges. We can see the owning consultant, and it will tell you what week they're on with AWR and if they've qualified or not. So it's a great report. You can see it's really nicely done as well. And then what you could do is you could go and save it, you could download it, or you could print it from here.